Actually, I'd say it is my favorite food, to be honest with you. If we're being honest. Which I usually am. Ah, shit, no! Hi everyone, it's part 2 of Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus. We are on Planet Yarrick. We completed the, initial part of the game. We saw all the, most of the, cutscenes that we needed to see and understand most of the plot. Look at that weird thing down there. And we're ready to go. We're ready to start the game, get into the bulk of it, the meat and potatoes, if you will. What I would really like if you could all tell me the sort of balance you want in terms of talking, if you want to see the certain narrative where there's gameplay, but someone's like talking to me through the intercom or something. I don't know, man. Sometimes that shit really worries me. Like, I feel like I'm being annoying sometimes, but then I feel like I'm not. I don't know. This is sort of a gradual process of understanding what the viewer wants. And if you're actually going to watch it, then let me know what you want. Tell me what you want me to talk about. And maybe I'll consider it. Maybe, it depends.
Are you sure? There's no record of Yarrick ever having a single quake.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I should talk over sections like that, because there's going to be a lot of stuff like that. And I got things to say. You know how I am with talking, right? Like, I can't just stop talking. Like, I gotta say all the stupid stuff that's on my chest. And then after I'm done saying all the stupid stuff on my chest, I say what's on my mind. And that's even worse, so... we gotta figure out a nice, healthy balance between the two. I also gotta let you guys know, I already know what I want to play after this game for the channel. And there's pretty much gonna be no disputing it. I totally am going to do it, because I really, really want to go back and play these games and have a good excuse for playing these games. The Resistance franchise. Keeping it Insomniac, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it Insomniac. Oh, I'm totally going to play a Resistance game after this. I have Platinums in Resistance 2 and 3, so it'd be really awesome to just go back and play that and film it and talk about it, because I love Resistance. I don't know which one it would be, but I want to go back and play one of them. Maybe you can let me know which one you want to see. And then we'll do it. That'd be fun. We'll kill some Chimera. God, I love Resistance. I really want Resistance to come back. Oh my god, a Resistance game on PS4, dude. Oh. And by Insomniac. Like, I don't want another developer to take care of it. It's a damn shame Insomniac chose the exclusive route with Microsoft. But, hey, man, Microsoft paid a damn heavy fine.
Thanks for your help. Here, take this Grav Tether as a token of my appreciation. Pollock's designed this Grav Tether to help him move around the planet. I'll have to show you how to use it. It's a bit complicated for you primitive types. First, fire a Grav blast on this Grav target.
So the Grav Tether's really cool because it's a great way to... It's just more platforming stuff,
And ride the Grav stream to the other side.
Really like how it works. Thought that was a really cool little... just another extension of platforming. But, yeah, man, oh, shit. Yeah, man, I would love to see Resistance back. And, I mean, technically it can happen. Sony owns the IP, so it's not like Resistance can go anywhere other than PlayStation. But it's just the fact that I would like Insomniac to do it. And currently Insomniac is quite busy being an independent developer. And also, of course, doing Sunset Overdrive, which they do have an exclusive contract with Microsoft to do that game. But, I'm fine on that front because I have an Xbox One, so I'll be able to play it. Like, it still blows my mind when somebody in the comments is like, LOL, he has an Xbox One in the background, look at that. Like, dude, man, I'm a gamer, for crying out loud. You gotta have everything if you want to play everything. How the hell do you expect me to play these games, man? I don't care where they are, man, I'm playing them. I'm playing them. Because that's what it's all about. Yeah, dude, oh my god, I'm so excited to play Resistance now. Not to diminish Ratchet and Clank. Let's enjoy Ratchet and Clank first. Like, shoot these bad guys. That sound effect I just made really made it sound more like it was a Gatling gun effect and I held R1 rather than tapping it. Because that's what the blaster is.
I'll see about getting you some backup. You just keep me informed.
I'm kind of getting annoyed with all the dialogue. Like, I enjoyed it the first time through, but now I'm trying to talk about the game. We can get the Nightmare Box, which I really, really love. We can get the Temporal Repulsor, and we can get some ammo, which I don't need. We're getting the Nightmare Box. It was my favorite item of the game, my favorite weapon of the game. It's basically like the Groovatron. You shoot it out, and you know, keeps enemies in line, scares all the enemies around you, and then they get distracted by it. It's basically the Groovatron equivalent, but I thought it was really funny. You shoot this thing out, and it like screams like, "Ah!" And all the enemies get all crazy, like freaked out. And there's also a trophy for scaring every type of enemy in the game with the scare box.
Oh boy.
So,
I think this place may have a slight serotonin
not that we'll do it
infestation.
though. 5 seconds to get through this. That was nice and simple. And we also got raritanium in the game. Raritanium we can use to further upgrade our guns, not just through natural like level progression of using them, but actually adding extra attributes to them, like extra ammo and more power. Yes, there's a scare box. Or nightmare box. I don't know why I kept calling it scare box. I get all frazzled and mixed up. Yeah, I gotta get that raritanium. Raritanium is actually really useful. Because if there's one gun that you really like using, you definitely want to use that to upgrade the gun. And you don't even like need it for a trophy actually. Like the one trophy is to upgrade all the guns to level 6, but raritanium actually has nothing to do with that. So it's a real nice bonus when you get to use all that stuff. This is probably not looking great on YouTube, I would have to imagine, because of how dark it is. But you can see all this, these like little rhino part. You can see, not right now, but when we get to it, all these like spirits flying around. There they are. These little guys. That's like the whole nether thing that's going on into the Nexus. We can like tear into a nether reality and move around and with the spirits and shit. So they're just flying all over the place. And that's sort of the second part. That's the Clank mini game of Into the Nexus. That's when Clank will go into the nether world. It's like a puzzle game kinda, but not really. We'll see it once we get to it. What are you guys playing recently? You still playing your PS4s? I also, because again on that trophy hunt, finished up Call of Duty Ghosts Veteran, and actually all the single player trophies for Call of Duty Ghosts, and that was a lot of fun. I really like. I'm the kind of person that'll play I'll play Call of Duty every year, and I'll enjoy it and not be such a pissy little bitch about it. Because they're still good games, man. They're still good games. Granted, they play it safe every year, but they're great games. I still enjoy them thoroughly. And they play so smoothly. That's what I love about them. I really gotta destroy these eggs if I'm not just... Gotta destroy the source if I want to stop dealing with all these little crab dudes. Yeah, man, I thoroughly enjoy that, so I got multiplayer trophies left for that. Oh, man, we're just gonna have a bunch of trophy talk, let me tell you. And I'm killing it through the trophies right now. I'm also working on Killzone Mercenary trophies, and holy shit, dude, it's a fun game, but the trophies require you to play the game like 5 times, I think. You have to beat it on Covert, Precision, Demolition, and Veteran. And I played the game once on a regular difficulty because I was reviewing it at the time. And then once I reviewed it, I like moved on to another game, and I didn't have a chance to go back and get all the trophies. Luckily, it's a short game, and playing it on all those different difficulties is actually fun, because it sort of challenges you to use it challenges you to play the game in a different way that you normally wouldn't play it before. So it's still enjoyable, but it's taken a while. And then after I'm done with that, I don't know what game I'm gonna move on to. Probably, I don't know, like either like I want to do God of War Ascension, BioShock Infinite. I want to get to The Last of Us. I finished The Last of Us multiplayer trophies, but not single-player trophies. So I want to go and do that. Ugh. So many things you want to do, and there's just not enough time in the day, you know? That is a damn shame. That's like one of my genuine fears in life, and I would say it is a genuine fear, is that I'm not going to have enough time to experience all the media I want to experience. Like, I love certain TV shows. I, of course, love video games. And even though I don't watch movies that often, there are certain movies I would like to go see. It's like a genuine fear of mine that, like, I'm not going to be able to ever have enough time to experience all the media I want to experience. So I try and get all of it done. Move on to it nice and quick. But, you know, still savor it, you know? Like, it's like when you're eating something you really love, but you get so upset when you're almost done with it. I usually do that every time I eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Because, you know, I actually really love cheeseburgers. It's like one of my favorite foods. Actually, I'd say it is my favorite food, to be honest with you. If we're being honest. Which I usually am. Ah, shit, no! Ah, I'm sorry. We were doing pretty good there for a second. But I think the gravity tether is really cool. Really sort of sweet way to extend the gameplay, if you will. I also just did this wrong, so I need to hop out of that. I like the noises it makes too. Bloom. Actually, you know what? We already walked past a gold bolt, and I said I was going to show you them. Oh, there's another one coming up. How many are on this level? 3? 3. There's not that many in the game. Yeah, if you're gonna do Into the Nexus, the number one thing you're gonna be spending time on is the bolts for sure. Like, the game's not even difficult. Like, it's just the bolts is like such a grind. Pretty much every Ratchet game has a pretty big grind for bolts in terms of trophies. Ratchet 1 and 2 at least. You think I'm gonna let you use that turret? Okay, yep, I am. Get off it! Get off it! Get off it, thank you. Hey, we're already at level 3! Now, it stays at level 3, so we can't upgrade it to level 4, 5, or 6 until we beat the game. And then we can start buying the Omega versions of it, and it'll start at level 4 and then go up from there. So we'll start using the fusion grenade now. Fusion grenade's pretty good to use too. Lot of nice damage from the fusion grenade, but it doesn't. That damage certainly doesn't hold later in the game. How many bolts do we have? Oh, like 13,000. We're doing pretty good.
What are you doing here? What?
We're here to rescue you, but you need to tell us what the twins have you working on.
Nothing. It's just this pet project I had back at the office. Certainly nothing illegal. Just a tiny, insignificant, trans-dimensional portal device.
What sort of trans-dimensional portal device?
Hey, man! What's going on down there?
I'm hosting my book club. You want to join?
No. As you were.
Come on, we don't have a lot of time. We'll have to do this quickly.
Begging your pardon, but do what quickly?
What did you do to him?
Trans-dimensional software upgrade. I'm gonna have to give you a crash course. This entire planet is filled with dimensional rifts to a reality the twins call the Netherbursts. Your upgraded spotlight uses irradiated particles to...
So here's the rift section of the game.
Congratulations! You just crossed into a new reality. These dimensional rifts were created long ago by the explosion of the Great Clock. Now you can use them to cross into and out of each reality. Okay, enough exposition. Let's test out your new firmware. Looks like you may be stuck. Look around.
Okay, I'm doing it. My god. Yes, I'm looking around. Can we please move on now, or... My goodness, yes. Give me the rest of the controls, please. Like, I've played all this, so I know what I'm supposed to do. Yes, push R to manipulate the gravity. I've done that before.
A strong energy signature in your vicinity. And keep going. Looks like you may be stuck. Look around for another safe surface.
But now it's not even letting me do it. I'm pressing the D-pad. Nothing's happening, dude.
That looks like a safe
My goodness. What the hell's going on?
Look, a nether. One of the indigenous creatures of this reality. See if you can lead him back to the rift.
Alright, that was fucking weird. The D-pad wasn't working and it wasn't skipping me out of the tutorial. And you're supposed to be able to manipulate up, down, and left and right. Okay, now I can.
Over there and smack him.
So these are the mini games. There's only 5 of them into the Nexus, for Clank at least, and it's like the Nether, so you can like manipulate the gravity and stuff, left, right, all that stuff. And then you get to these little guys. They're called Nethers. Give them a good old smack, and then you take them back to the portal.
Its energy signature will set off a violent earthquake.
What scientific purpose will that serve?
None. I've been here 6 months. I'm bored.
And then boom, they open up doors for you.
Nice
And
work.
there's only 5 of those.
The test is a success. You were born for interdimensional travel.
So the Zarkov sector is not haunted. These ghosts are actually nethers.
Those antennas
Here's the next one.
around the city. Think those have something to do with all this?
Their rift begins. Vendra's personal design. I just saw her in the orphanage a few hours ago working on this thing. Never mind.
There's a few puzzle elements involved in these. Nothing. It's again, it's nothing crazy. I think this starts from 5, so this would be 1, and then there's 4 left. I believe the tutorial doesn't count. They're pretty simple. There's nothing wild about them. If anything, the last one's pretty. I don't want to say annoying, but certainly like the most complicated to the point where it takes a little bit of thinking, a little bit of finesse. But again, it's nothing crazy. So you get to the little nether guy. He's sleeping, he's snoozing, and you're just like, you know what? Well, I'm gonna need you to break open a wall in the real world. So boom. Then he gets all pissed. He's like a shark, kind of. He's chasing you. He's all angry. All I know is if I was in the nether, I wouldn't ever touch that thing. That's for sure. Okay. Got the box done. Now the door's open. Now we can lead him back to the portal. We can get the door open in real life. In IRL.
Good work, pal.
You guys remember the swing shot, right? Use a swing shot to get over gaps and stuff. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you for letting me know. I'm not going to do that yet because there's some bolts down here. And you know that's what I want.
Frog twins are past the orphanage. If you survive, do me a favor. Tell the Polaris Defense Force I was merely building that contraption for educational purposes.
Shit. Now I would be playing this game with the DualShock 4 because I love that controller so much, but wow. But L2 doesn't work on it. All the other buttons will work flawlessly, but L2 won't work on it. And you'll need L2 later in this game for the hover thing. The jetpack. Which isn't until later, so I could be playing now, but I don't know. I still like the DualShock 3. This is the same controller we've been playing on for 15 plus years, so.
I am curious.
totally cool with that.
What kind of device do you think Pollux was helping them work on?
Got me. That rift cracker he gave you only seems to work on robots. Maybe he was trying to figure out a way for everyone else to go in.
Or come out.
Miro Orphanage. Bunch of creeps and bullies. All they do is pick on Neff and me. And when I tell one of the teachers, I get sent to detention. But I made a new friend today. I call him Mr. I. And he lives in the caves where my brother...
Oh, I just turned off the audio log. There's only like 3 of those in the game, by the way, and they're only like in this area, I think, so I don't really know why they're in here, I guess, but they are cool.
He doesn't pick on me. He says he's my friend. And he says he has big plans for us.
It appears to be some sort of hollow diary. Vendra must have kept them while she was a resident here.
Let's see if we can find some more.
So yeah, that's Vendra. She's they're from an orphanage, and you know, she's a good girl. She just went bad. She just went south. Now you're thinking, oh, okay, what a nice little open area to just sort of have a picnic. Da 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 da. Oh no! Look at that guy. Oh my Murphy Jones. I'll show you how to take care of this guy. We're gonna nightmare box him. Oh, he's scared. He's like, ooh, wow, that's. You know, you really got me there. Just start blasting him. Fusion grenading him. Oh shit, I'm already out of ammo. Just wallop on him. Just wallop on him. I don't even know why this icon in the bottom right corner is still flashing. That's only for audio logs, so I feel like that's glitching. So that's cool. Nightmare. This is kind of like a pushback weapon. There we go. Bye bye, Mr. Robot. Yeah, I really don't think that icon in the bottom right is still supposed to be flashing the way it is. So that's cool. Yeah, what are you guys playing recently? Like, it's kind of like a, I guess, drought, I guess. But I'm still playing, like, some of the PS4 launch titles. I just started Dead Rising 3 the other day, too. Which is fun. I knew I was going to fall. I don't know why I jumped so early. Oh, yeah, there's a gold bolt over there if you, once you get the I don't want to say speedy boots, but already forgot the name of them. They're like hover boots, so you can like fast travel, kind of, just on the ground. But we're not going to be able to get that bolt just yet. I think it's obvious we're not going to, you know, 100% into the Nexus, because that would take a while. We're going into the orphanage now. We're going to find another audio diary up here to learn a little bit more about Vendra. See, it's right there. But first, the bolts. Because I got a fever, and the only prescription is bolts.
Mr. I says Neff and I are special. He says we come from a different place. I told him I wanted to go there. But he says Neff and I have been in this world too long to survive there now. But maybe we can bring them here. I'll need books. Lots of books. Quantum mechanics, transdimensional tunneling. But this could work.
It
Here's
sounds
another
like
one.
the bugs may be connected to the evacuation of the sector.
It looks like the rifts were created during some sort of temporal disruption eons ago. Like a hiccup in the space-time continuum. With the right equipment, we may be able to amplify the anomalies and bring out Mr. I. Of course, we'll need some room to experiment. Neff says he knows what to do about them. By this time next year, the entire sector will be ours to experiment with.
A hiccup in the space-time continuum? She's talking about the Great Clock.
Look at the giant water bottles. You know what, though? I'll tell you who doesn't take bolts. Mr. Zircon. Mr. Zircon does not need bolts. His currency is pain. He's gonna be a treat once we get him. I'm buying him as soon as we can, because his one-liners are fucking funny as shit. Dude, Mr. Zircon is like the funniest thing about Ratchet Clank. And then once you upgrade him, you get Junior Zircon and then Mama Zircon. Which is the funniest thing ever. I kind of forgot their one-liners, though, so we'll have to listen in when we get to them again. They said some funny things. Things that made me laugh. I love that about a game. I think it's hard for, like, games to make you genuinely laugh sometimes. Just because I guess it's kind of hard to have them put you in that space, you know? And I think for most media, it's hard for me to laugh. I can certainly enjoy the humor and, like, jokes in any sort of media, but it, like, for some reason takes a lot for me to actually laugh out loud. So I think it's really special when a game can do it for you. And there's been few. Jak 2 had a few moments like that for me. And everyone keeps requesting that I do a Jak 2 Let's Play. Of course it's going to happen. Jak 2, one of my favorite video games of all time. But I feel like that's such a special game that, and so many people keep requesting it, that we should save it for like a subscriber milestone. And I don't know what it would be, but I think we should just save that. Here we are at our second rift. This will probably be, again, pretty simple. Most of these you can just kind of zip through because of the sort of gravity section of it. You don't want to touch anything pink, by the way. It's gonna hurt. It's like touching explosive diamonds or, you know, pink lava. Or like super like radioactive mines. It's just all around bad stuff, right? Like you don't want to touch it. Ow. I got a little mixed up there for a second. I'm like, oh my god, where do I go? And we are still at 10 HP? That's not good. Oh, we're at 30 HP. That was Clank's HP. Yeah, my main account, my HP is like 1... Actually, I think it's at 200.
They built their own Dimensionator?
You have to concentrate on who you want it to find.
My friend, I got family problems too. Don't be afraid to share your pain. Oh, that's a lot of pain. Dimensionator, find the nethers.
Welcome, all of you. We're getting closer. We'll have you out soon. Don't be like that. Look how far we've come. It's taken time. But the walls between our worlds are wearing thinner by the day. No. No one knows about Planet Silos. The city's been abandoned for decades. We saw to that.
We gotta go.
Whoa, before we escape and get out of here, we gotta end this part of the Let's Play. So everybody, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next one.